I hear men talking on that side. So men them shut up. Grind to the sun up. Who men them talking on that side? What? Yeah. Who men them talking on that side? So men them shut up. Grind to the sun up. Grind. What? Who men them talking on that side?
Hey yo, what up squad? Welcome back to HOODROK Entertainment, realest, illest, dopest, most active reaction channel on YouTube. Bruh, I was about to react to a Mackie song from Sweden, so yo, we're tapping in with some Swedish shit right here, alright? I was about to tap into a song by Mackie, and I saw this in the suggestions column, and I haven't reacted to it. It says EINÁR, the EMINEM gangster rapper, rising DEMISE superstar shot dead. So, you know, anything that pops up about EINÁR, this is 20 minutes long, so I thought, yo, I want to tap in and see what they got to say about this, because anything that pops up about EINÁR's death, or even about his, you know, the way he lived his life, or anything like that, especially if it's in English, I'm going to react to it, alright? So, yo, I wrote a joint for the song, but I think we can get through this reaction smoking this. So, hey, click up, squad up, tap in, whatever you want to call it. You know, if you haven't tapped into my channel before, there's over 300 hip-hop reactions just from Sweden. Just from Sweden alone. So go check them out, bro. Let's get into this. I'm dying to see what they got to say. I've done a whole bunch of reactions on, you know, EINÁR's death. The gang stuff going on in Sweden. The immigration stuff going on in Sweden. I've done a whole bunch of shit. So go check that stuff out, alright? Let's get into this.
The 19-year-old Swedish rapper EINÁR died after being shot in south of Stockholm last night. The shooting happened around 11 p.m. in Hammar.
Yo, I apologize for that voice too. Like, the audio on this is whack. It ain't my shit, you know what I mean?
Sjöstad, and so far, no one has been arrested. EINÁR was due to witness in the appeals court next week after the high-profile case in which he was kidnapped and robbed by a Stockholm gang. Since he didn't show up to the trial in the district court, the police were planning on escorting him there next week. The 19-year-old has earlier described his upbringing in the suburbs of Stockholm as influenced by drugs and weapons. He had his breakthrough at 16 years old and has won several awards for his music, and in 2019 he was the most popular Swedish artist on Spotify.
EINÁR was born September 5th, 2002 and grew up on the south side of Stockholm in
September 5th, 2002. My daughters were born the 29th of September 2002. My girl's birthday is the 4th of September. My birthday is the 9th of September. My mum's birthday is the 16th of September. Yo, he's the same age as my daughters. He's a few weeks older. He's a few weeks older than my daughters, than my twins.
Wow. He always wanted to be a rapper and started rapping at 6 years old. He made his first serious song on a beat when he was just 10, and he was early on recognized as a talented rapper in his neighborhood.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. Look how young he is.
EINÁR had problems in school and started acting out and getting in trouble. He was taken from his mother and put in government facilities for troubled kids on multiple occasions.
Okay.
On February 18th, 2018, when EINÁR was just 15 years old, he and a friend separated a teen from his other friends. He punched the other boy and tried to take him down to the ground, put a knife to the teen's throat.
Okay, so all those people that get in my comment sections and they were sitting there like, hey, yo, EINÁR wasn't even about that life. His mum was the actress. Doesn't matter what his mum was. When he was born, his mum had long given up that career, I heard. I heard she had retired from being an actress long before he was born. And, yo, so all those people that jump in my comment section and they're like, yo, he was a rich kid. He wasn't about that life. He wasn't in the streets. Yeah, well, hey, that's not what they're saying here.
Years old, he and a friend separated a teen from his other friends. He punched the other boy and tried to take him down to the ground, put a knife to the teen's throat and held a weapon against the victim's stomach, then proceeded to steal his jacket. EINÁR released his proposal with a music video on May 24th, 2018. It receives a lot of attention, but also a lot of backlash, with people wondering, quote, "What's this little white boy pretending to be gangster?" Later that same year, just 3 days after EINÁR's 16th birthday on September 8th, 2018, he stabbed and cut another teen in the arm with a knife. He was charged as a minor for assault with a deadly weapon. At the starting stages of his career, EINÁR was supported by SSTV, which backed him with money for making songs and music videos, also giving him much needed backup and street cred in the gangster rap genre EINÁR was making music in. He had a hood to claim and the Dalen network as his muscle. He was managed at that time.
But the problem was, he didn't pay them the money that he promised them. Now I hear this from a whole bunch of different sources. I've heard this from people that live in the hood, that live in Rinkeby and stuff like that on my live streams. I've seen it in my comment section, and I've heard it in other videos that I've reacted to too. You know what I mean? That's the problem.
Signed by Paki and Chapo.
Where the Paki, where the Chapo? Where the Paki?
Yo, have I reacted to that? Yo, have I reacted to that? Let me know.
On December 16th, 2018, EINÁR's close friend and manager, Paki, is shot dead inside an apartment in Dalen. At least 7 shots were fired, and Paki was shot in the head and chest several times.
Paki har gått bort, bror, jag pratar inte strunt. Du fattar inte brorsan, det bara hände av en slump. Jag kan inte säga vem som, bror, du kommer att bli dum.
Yo, rest in peace, Paki, bro.
The alleged shooter is EINÁR's other manager, nicknamed Chapo. Chapo is tried for the murder of Paki, but the charges don't stick, and he is found not guilty, first in tingsrätten and then in hovrätten. EINÁR continues to release several songs and videos on YouTube, but it was in January 2019 that the rapper blew up overnight when he released the song Katten I trakten, which loosely translates to the neighborhood baddie. Around that time, EINÁR got himself into a rap beef when he and another rapper called MPL went back and forth online on social media with diss songs, then trading insults and threats.
På min mamma, du misslyckat fall. Du tatuerar in en tår och spelar ball. Du golare, mannen, både du och jag vet allt. Så säg till din familj att hålla sig inne, för den vi får tag på, jag svär försvinner.
Yo, check the flow.
Du gav mig 30 000, klart att du brinner. Och by the way, God damn. Jag svär när jag slog dig, det var bara syndre. Du sa till mig, sluta, jag ber dig, du vinner. Och när jag...
Yo, hold on. Damn, bro.
Fast jag skär upp din kindre. Kackan slog sönder dig, bror, jag var där. Efter din video, vi skär. Vi skjuter, vi slåss och vi skär. Mannen, du vet ingenting om det där.
EINÁR and MPL had
the flow crazy.
That was released early 2018, but the two rappers had issues with each other after that.
Yo, I've never reacted to that.
But the two rappers.
No, I ain't never reacted to that. Gotta go check that one. Oh, yes, I have. Nah, I don't. Yo,
had issues
hold up.
After that for unknown reasons. At one point, EINÁR uploads a story on Instagram where he's armed with a gun, saying he's looking for MPL.
Oh shit, for real?
On his overnight stardom with Katten I trakten, EINÁR had this to say. I first released it on YouTube and there it started trending at #1 and it got 400,000 views in 5 days. Then I released it on Spotify and the next day...
Yo, I haven't reacted to that. No, I haven't. So, that'll be coming, bro. That song Problems, that'll be coming. Keep an eye out on my channel for that. Hit that notification bell.
It had 250,000 streams. It blew up and things got completely crazy. I could not understand it, and it was the #1 record in Sweden. The most played song in the whole country. The numbers just grew and grew.
Damn.
After his first banger, everything the Golden Child touched turned to gold, claiming the top spot on the charts and his song having over 100 million streams.
Accolades, bruh. Accolades, bruh.
Was violence and gang crime. EINÁR's lyrics often refer to weapons, violence and drugs, and his music videos also show both weapons, drugs and known criminals. Most of these music videos were shot and took place in Enskededalen, which is an area on the south side of Stockholm, and in this neighborhood there is a group active that the police have identified as a criminal network. After the success of the smash hit song Katten i Trakten, it was time for EINÁR to introduce himself for real. He then delivered his debut album, Första Klass. The album had features from rappers
dope album, my nigga.
On the album, among other songs,
dope album. Go check out my reaction to all the songs on that album, bro. Shit, fire. Like fire, bro.
The praised title track, Första Klass, which today has over 40 million streams. The newspaper Expressen reported that in just 10 weeks in the autumn of 2019, EINÁR had around 60 list placements, which completely crushed all competition.
What?
After the extremely
he had what? 60? He had 60 tracks on, and he had 60 tracks placed on the list, bro. Top 100 or top whatever. Let's have a look.
Which completely crushed all competition. EINÁR reported that in just 10 weeks in the autumn of 2019, EINÁR had around 60 list placements, which completely crushed all competition. After the extremely successful year...
What they mean by 60 list placements is on 60 different music, what they call them, like music, whatever, guru, whatever pages or whatever, bro, music lists, like the Billboard top 100, the Source top 100, you know what I mean? In our, hiphop.com top 100, shit like that. So damn, he was on 60 different lists of top 100 songs. It's crazy.
Year of 2019.
That's crazy.
That's
insane, bro, when you think about it.
Became Sweden's golden boy. He was praised in the media, on TV, and in interviews. He becomes Sweden's most played artist extremely fast, and his quick rise to fame, in hindsight, perhaps too quick for a 16-year-old boy. By the end of 2019, EINÁR had released both his debut album Första Klass and his second album called Nummer 1, released on the rapper's birthday. In the beginning of 2020, the rapper ends up winning the award for Newcomer of the Year at the Grammy Awards. In addition, he also won Hip Hop of the Year. At another award show, P3 Guldgalan, he took home the Song of the Year category for the super hit Katten i Trakten.
Yeah, what up, Drilo? Bruh. Accolades on top of accolades, my nigga. Stop playing with this young fella, bro.
Oj, 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 vad händer P3, vad händer GBG, är det bra eller? Men jag vill bara tacka till min familj, till min mamma, till min pappa, till mina bröder. Tacka till grabbarna, shoutout till Dalen.
But meanwhile, EINÁR has massive and unseen commercial success as a rapper and artist. His personal relationships are deteriorating. There's a dispute over money where the record label, production companies and criminal elements supporting EINÁR early on in his career feel stiffed on the profits when EINÁR starts to generate millions in income.
Like I was talking about, there was something about him owing some money to those dudes back in the beginning. Yo, don't quote me on everything that I'm saying. I'm from New Zealand, man. I'm only watching the videos on YouTube and all that shit, alright? So, yo, don't quote me on what I'm saying. These are just things that I've heard, alright?
The details differ, but allegedly, EINÁR's mother started another company, NS Production Scandinavia, for EINÁR to release music through, which legally would allow him to break his contract and keep all the money he brings in for himself. This didn't sit well at all with people on the street. EINÁR lost his backup and was vulnerable to be attacked. In April of 2020, EINÁR thinks he's going to a session with fellow rapper Haval, but instead he's kidnapped by a criminal organization called Vårbynätverket. He is beaten, humiliated, and robbed by his captors.
There's a little bit more to the story than what he's saying.
Worth more than 300,000.
Remember, there's a little bit more to the story than what this dude's saying. Alright? But this is pretty much the basics.
2 gold chains worth more than 160,000 and a gun. Not only that, his kidnappers also try to extort him after they release him, saying they want 3 million or they will release demeaning pictures they took of him during the actual kidnapping. When the
Right. Let me break it down a little bit more for you. So, they took his jewelry. And what this dude's meaning to say is they took his jewelry and they held his jewelry ransom. Alright? They said, if you don't pay the money for your jewelry, we'll release the photos. Alright?
also try to extort him after they release him, saying they want 3 million or they will release demeaning pictures they took of him during the actual kidnapping. When the extortion appears not to be working, the gang contacts another gang, paying them for a bomb to be built. They want them to take the bomb and blow it up outside EINÁR or his parents' home.
Yo, this is the first I've heard of this. Alright, so yo, let me know how real this bit is.
The gang contacts
Crazy.
another gang,
It's
paying them
crazy.
for a bomb to be built. They want them to take the bomb and blow it up outside EINÁR or his
Damn.
parents' home. Members of the gang are on their way with an explosive device in a car to EINÁR's home, but they turn around when they are met by police on the spot. So the kidnappers released the pictures online, but it didn't get the effect they were after. EINÁR's career wasn't destroyed, and he commented briefly on this on social media, basically.
It actually helped his career a lot, didn't it? It actually got people that didn't know about EINÁR talking about EINÁR. You know what I mean? Like, what were they expecting? Like, obviously, yeah, you're going to release photos of him, but we can obviously see that he didn't put the clothes on himself. So I don't know how you're trying to, what you were trying to achieve by putting photos up of him wearing woman's clothing and shit. I've seen the photos, right? And you can obviously tell that he's been kidnapped and he's been forced to wear this shit. Because his hands are still tied behind his back. He's tied to like some heater pipes on the wall. So it's like, were you trying to expose him and make people think, hey, EINÁR's he's a cross-dresser. He dresses like a woman. Is that what you were trying to achieve? Because that obviously we're looking at the photos and he's got a bleeding nose and shit, bleeding like mouth and shit, and we're like, bro, he didn't dress himself. It actually added to his gangster image. Being kidnapped by gangsters, being tied up and all that shit, being held hostage and shit, being held for ransom, all that kind of shit. It actually helps your gangster image. Alright? Because it actually lets niggas know, shit, he's really in them streets. He's actually fucking with real niggas. Like, that didn't do anything but help his career, really.
And say anybody can get kidnapped.
Facts. Facts, bro. I've been got many times, man. Nigga, I got stabbed 7 times. I got put in a coma for 18 days. I've been got a few times. That don't mean shit to me. Like, I didn't lose no street credit, bro. I didn't lose no credit in prison where I got stabbed. I came straight back to the fucking unit. And shit, niggas were like, oh shit, watch out for this nigga. He'll be on the rampage type shit. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing, man. Nigga.
Jag har en sak att säga till er bara. Alla där ute kan bli kidnappade, alla där ute kan bli slagna, alla där ute kan bli, jag vet inte vad brorsan, men Benny, man mår bra, du ser, jag är i liv och ingen kan göra det jag gör, så jag kommer fortsätta så länge jag står på benen, brorsan.
Instead of paying, EINÁR went for protection to Mig-nätverket and Västerås-nätverket, which are the protection to Mig-nätverket and
The fuck, this nigga look like he off to Ukraine, bruh. Yo, shout out Ukraine, glory to Ukraine too. But yo, this nigga look like he about to go frontline that shit. Yo, what?
Västerås-nätverket, which are the arch rivals and #1 ops for Vårby-nätverket, allegedly paying them a cash sum and percentages on his music career.
Free Mike, free Namo, free Audi, free Alan, shout out Cardo.
With the EncroChat network being crashed,
Yo, I heard, yo, I just, yo, you know, when they cracked the Encro shit, when the when Interpol cracked the Incredible shit, you know how many people around the world got busted? You know how many people in New Zealand got busted because they cracked that shit? Shit, my nigga.
Based communications network, a service provider used primarily by organized crime members to plan criminal activities. The gang's kidnapping of EINÁR was revealed and good evidence of the crime was provided. Since EINÁR never reported this incident to the authorities, never cooperated with law enforcement. During the police's work on the case, it was revealed that another famous rapper, Yasin, was involved in a previously
shout out to Yasin,
kidnapping attempt of EINÁR, where Yasin's role was to lure EINÁR to a specific location so the kidnappers could take him. Yasin was found guilty and got imprisoned for his involvement in the preparation for the kidnapping. He has already served his time and Yasin is a free man. Yasin is connected and considered a member of the infamous Stockholm gang Shottaz that has close ties to the gang Filterlösa Grabbar, or FLG. Another famous rapper and friend of EINÁR, Haval, later took over Yasin's role in the successful kidnapping and lured EINÁR into the kidnapper's hands. He could be seen in pictures when he and EINÁR arrived to the kidnapper's apartment and later wearing EINÁR's gold chains. Haval received a sentence of 2.5 years in prison for his role in the kidnapping. He will probably be released in the summer of 2022. Haval is considered to be close to one of the leaders on one side of Dalen-nätverket with the nickname Super Mario. He's also considered
Super Mario
in nearby neighborhoods Bagarmossen and Skarpnäck, where Haval is from at that time. Several other people involved in the kidnapping had earlier been seen standing side by side with EINÁR in music videos and pictures not long before this event. EINÁR was robbed at least one time at gunpoint during the fall of 2020. In late 2020 and early 2021, EINÁR starts to diss Yasin, but mostly the rapper Haval and other people that turned on him, both on social media and with subliminal disses. In a live on Instagram, he calls Haval a snake and a son of a bitch.
I remember this. I've seen this.
In the beginning of 2021, EINÁR rides through Haval's neighborhood Skarpnäck in a car playing Haval's verse of their collaboration track before the beef called Hell Yeah. A clear message being sent to Haval.
Sneak dissing and shit. This nigga sneak dissing and shit.
People in charge of Haval's Instagram account, since Haval was locked up at the time, replied to EINÁR with an Instagram story where they are standing at the exact same location EINÁR was hours before, posing with guns. EINÁR puts up more stories, posing with automatic weapons as a reply.
Damn, he got that Call of Duty shit. He got that Call of Duty shit.
On February 18, 2021, EINÁR was arrested for a serious gun offense when 2 pistols were found by police in his home. EINÁR releases a song together with the rapper 23 in the beginning of April 2021. 23 is backed by EMINEM, and that gang is led by Mike, and they are at war with Nätverket, which EINÁR hates for obvious reasons.
Damn.
In the song Trendsetter, both rappers take shots at war.
Yo, that's a dope song. I reacted to that song far. Yo. Fuck.
On April 18th, Haval's little brother Dara is shot dead in Kista, Stockholm, standing outside of his apartment building smoking with his girlfriend at night. He's shot several times and 2 masked men leave the crime scene on electric scooters. Allegedly, they killed Dara because Haval was in prison at the time for the kidnapping of EINÁR. EINÁR, according to police theories, put money on Dara's head as revenge. After this, EINÁR spent most of his time in 2021 abroad in Dubai, Amsterdam and Spain, reportedly recording his 5th album. It's been said that there was a big bounty put on EINÁR, a large sum of money.
I heard about that too.
To whoever killed him.
Heard about that as well, yo. This nigga in Dubai balling out.
In September 2021, EINÁR releases a song with the rapper Adam from Märsta called Dansa. After the release of this song, it was strongly speculated that EINÁR in his verse is taking credit for killing Haval's little brother, Dara.
For real?
Bro, I'm gonna pull up on your block and spill blood tonight. After you're gone, I'ma make your brother. When he returns to Sweden after the summer, he is often seen with the fellow older rapper Adel. In EINÁR's own words, Adel had served as a mentor and big brother to him in the music industry. Adel has a long criminal record and gang ties, being close to HOODROK and other criminal organizations in the area, Husby and Järva.
Yo, yeah, I heard about all of this shit too. I doubt really about that life, bro. So I heard Adele was really about that life, and you hear it in his songs and shit. He always talking that shit. You see in his videos, you always get the real gang niggas in the background and shit. And, you know, man. And anyway, bro, at the end of the day, look, they ain't coming back from this, my nigga. And when you're 19, bruh, you haven't even lived a third of your life yet, my nigga. And you achieved so much in that short amount of time. It's crazy, bro. The accolades that EINÁR had, bro, it's crazy, bro. It's insane. Like Grammys and shit. Get the fuck out of here.
With assaults, shootings, and murders being at an all-time high, and former friends turning on each other at a rapid rate.
Oh, I see the T-ins, bro. I see the T-ins, bro. I see the T-ins, my man.
Show them, man.
Crazy.
EINÁR is also seen posing for pictures with newly released from prison and now aspiring rapper DEMISE. He's an old friend of Adel.
DEMISE a goofy nigga, bro.
Member of Dödspatrullen, which is in a brutal and deadly gang war often called Shottaz versus.
DEMISE a goofy motherfucker, bro.
Back to 2015. As we mentioned earlier, the rapper Yasin that was convicted for involvement in the kidnapping of EINÁR is a member of the gang Shottaz. Rapper ZE is also seen socializing with EINÁR, Adel and DEMISE. This surely could be seen as a statement on whose side you're on or supporting in these deadly conflicts and gang wars. People and fans
it's kind of the same anyway, right?
EINÁR posts on his Instagram can be seen worrying for the company he keeps and that something will happen to him soon. On the night of October 8, 2021, EINÁR is in company with Adel, ZE and other people at Norrköping in Stockholm City.
A fight broke out in here, right? Someone got stabbed.
Two groups and a 25-year-old man is severely injured when he's stabbed with a knife in the neck and shoulder. EINÁR and another famous rapper and a friend of theirs is arrested by police leaving the area. They were released the following day but still were suspects in the investigation of attempted murder. This whole event is shrouded in secrecy. Speculations have been that there was an argument with and or about EINÁR owing a gang money and then things escalated.
That's what I reacted to a video that they talked about this.
DEMISE and Adel is involved in a shooting in Sätra, Stockholm, close to a music studio. Nobody is hit or hurt in this shooting.
Man, y'all niggas doing it out there, man. Yo, Swedish rappers ain't nothing to play with, bro. These Swedish rappers really about that life, bro. For real, I've reacted to ZE a whole bunch of times. I've reacted to Adel, I've reacted to EINÁR, I've reacted to Haval, Yasin, Drilo. Shit, man, nigga.
Aldrig varit på någon lektion, ändå fick hon någon bra. Jag har mer än 1 miljon, jag har mer än vad du har. Fattar ni? Jag bror ska komma till nissen i stannar och säga att nissen är brorsa. Behöver inte spela cool för.
The day after, on October 21st, EINÁR spends the morning with fellow rapper DEMISE, also from Märsta, Stockholm. He later goes home,
I reacted to him too, VC buddy,
and sleeps during the day. At some point during the evening, Dumle and Adel meets up with EINÁR at his home. The three men go inside a locked bicycle garage belonging to the apartment complex, but at a lower level and alongside the water. When the three men go outside again, they are met by gunfire when two masked gunmen shoots at EINÁR. Adel runs away along the water canal, and Dumle is hiding in the locked bicycle storage room. EINÁR is hit by one of the many bullets flying and tries to run back to his apartment with a bullet in his chest. He never makes it inside the apartment complex, and the gunmen catch up to him and fire at least one shot to the head at close range. They make sure EINÁR is dead, and the two masked assassins run away, leaving the scene. It was all over within 60 seconds, and EINÁR is pronounced dead on the scene. He had turned 19 years old just a month before.
crazy,
Speculations, theories, and rumors has run wild on the internet on what the motive was and who is behind the murder of the rap superstar. One thing is sure, his death was mourned by a whole generation, considering him one of, if not the best, to ever do it. So something can be said for absolutely certain.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to react to EINÁR, you know, a lot of times before he passed away. So, you know, I was lucky enough that I got to be a fan, become a fan before he died. You know what I mean?
About EINÁR is that in his short life, everybody had an opinion about him, and he made a big impact on culture and on Sweden as a country. His murder sparked a major political discussion and potential reforms. No arrest has been made at this point, and the case remains open and unsolved.
Crazy, yo.
You talk about a gun, but you can't even handle it. If you disappear from the city, they will go to your family. You're dumb, we pull up with a van in it. It's nighttime murders.
Crazy, bro. Crazy, bro. Rest in peace, EINÁR. Yo, that was interesting. There's a few things in there that I didn't know. Correct them if he's wrong, bro. Let me know in the comment section. But yo, make sure that that if you're gonna comment something, make sure that it's public knowledge, bro. You know what I mean? It's public knowledge. Don't comment some shit if you're from that hood and you're tied up with these niggas and you know you really know some shit. Don't put it in the comment section, my nigga. But correct this dude if he's wrong on some of this public knowledge that he's got. Alright, yo, thanks for tapping in, bro. Run the numbers up on this. Click up, squad up, tapping. Stay safe, stay dangerous. We out. Peace.